Libra, welcome. It's the Rainbow Wizard. I will be doing a reading for you. It is for the middle of March. Libra, I have been getting intense messages up to doing your reading. And actually in the recent month, there must be something going on. I barely sleep. I probably sleep 2-3 hours a night most of the time. I have like intense messages. It's just how it is to be, I think, when you are a messenger. And it's weird because when I sit down with to do the readings, usually I can speak clearly compared to like actually when I don't. If I didn't do reading today and I had such poor sleep, I'll be just, I don't know. I don't think I could be like too coherent. That is it. But when I deliver messages, so I have just accepted through this journey that the recent 5 years that I'm meant to give out some messages, and that's how it is. That it's the the lack of sleep is the price to pay sometimes for it. So anyway, before you're not to blame you for my sleep, Libra. But yeah, I've been seeing so many synchronicities, and it's not just that. I have very intense dreams, and it's not about my life. It's kind of a lot related to the messages that is showing up in this weekend's reading. So just wanted to mention that. I've seen just 1010, so it's for the magician. So someone could be trying to manifest you. You're manifesting someone, or sometimes it can be the other way as well. Like maybe someone's putting a spell on you, but for the most part, it's about a new beginning. I actually rarely look at the clock without seeing synchronicities these days. So anyway, Libra, let's divide this deck. We have here the 8 of Pentacles in the past. So you are getting your head down. You could be working, long hours. You are focusing on the details. You're detail oriented. Maybe some of you sometimes feel like you could be OCD in certain aspects, but you're doing your job very well. I see here with the High Priestess, you could also be very intuitive. Maybe you read cards. Maybe you should read cards, or you have touch like with you're in touch with the spiritual world as well. Some of you could be Catholic. Some of you could, recently have sort of maybe been embarking on some higher learning, looking into, maybe twin flame journey, maybe like reading up on angel numbers, or, depending on how advanced you are and your interest is, there's definitely something you're involved with. And I see your person as well. I think that the two of you you could have the letter B or J, or your person could have those letters. I feel here that it's like you are the Empress in disguise here with the High Priestess. The Empress dress, I believe, is the pomegranates on the dress. Here we have the Emperor. I feel here that someone is in your life that have not expressed or told you that they are aware of this union, or what it means to them, or the purpose of this union, why you met. It's as if the Wheel of Fortune is bringing something back. For some of you, there could almost be like an anniversary since you met this person. This could be 5 years or 10 years, I'm getting. Now, I feel that this person always knew the two of you have a very strong connection. I feel that this person's eyes, like when they saw you for the first time, it's like their whole face lit up. It's like the whole world stood still for this person when you walked into the room, or when they met you. It's like this person lost the control that they thought they have. They thought that they could choose who they have feelings for and how they perceive someone, but that wasn't the case with you. And this person did surrender into this feeling they had with you, and that's how you and them connected romantically. And the connection was deep, vast, and passionate. But this person, they got really scared because they could not control their feelings. They were overwhelmed because so much is coming with this connection they were not prepared to. And oftentimes people either, there's addictions, there is getting angry, or there is running away. It's like something they can't control. So they turn their back to you and they ran away, and they could have showed you a side that was, a dark side of them, which it's kind of strange. They show that side, or unbelievable, because again, you met to be happy together. But again, as always, we never know how we will react. I think just humans just don't know, and I think that this person, they have, over the years, if there is years ago, or even if it's not years ago since you met, I'm just getting they have been looking into almost like their own family history, why they are battling also with certain things in their life. This person could have been running away from a relationship to their father. Maybe they lost their father. Maybe the father didn't, or they accused their father or blaming their father for not being there for them. But they are looking in now to what's happening. Like maybe they are speaking to people around them, like what happened in my past. So they're being more open. They could actually find out that there are people around them, there are maybe narcissists that was meant to support them, but they didn't support them. And that kind of turned them into maybe narcissistic traits, or something about not being self-aware. So they could have projected something like these traits as well. So I see this person is stopping, and there's a pause, looking into why they have been acting away. There is something about a cause and a consequence that is happening around them. And I feel that there is something that you don't know, Libra. There is something about a letter this person either wrote, or some they gave to someone, or like a draft. I feel they did write something to you. This could have been a spell. This could have been like they did a ritual that was to keep you. It was out of love. And because their prayer wasn't heard, their ego said, okay, now my ego takes over. My ego is going to sort this out because my ego protects me. So something about there, like, okay, my control, they got in with a bad crowd in a sense here. It's like they felt more powerful. If this person grew up without a father figure and they're masculine, they were seeking masculine people. Maybe they didn't even know their father. Maybe they died when they were young, or something about their father. Maybe what they saw of them was kind of a bit of a gangster, but it's not who their father really was. So they got this warped outlook on the reality. But oftentimes children, they absorb, I think, especially when you're around 5 years old, you can look at your parents and see how do they behave there and then. Are they someone that is just sexual? Are they someone that just are arguing? Are they very secretive to each other? Are they cold to each other? What's the harmony between the parents, and if the parents are there? So that's where children pick this up and carry that for the rest of their life. So therefore, of course, it's so, you see people that grow up with parents that are, there's harmony and there is like this healthy outlook, or especially when children are kind of also like being explained what's happening, kind of thing. I think anyone that's growing up probably from the 80s and down, 70s, 60s and so on, there was now like emotional neglect, for instance. It wasn't a thing, right? As long as you have a roof over your head, if you have 3 meals a day, if you have clothes, and you are going to activities in school, right, that should usually be enough. You have time with your family, right? But like, it wasn't any focus on discussing people's feelings. Feelings is as important as food. Feeling is as important as water. Feelings are water, if you think of the elements. So I see this person never really discussed, or maybe was not taught about feelings. It was just brushed under the carpet, and they were used to expressing this in rage, like tantrums over and over. That's what I'm seeing here. Now, when they met you, this person's anger came to the surface because they couldn't control their feelings. It was like a pain, and they felt like this was almost like a curse, because they have this feeling of guilt, this pain. They felt chased. They felt like they couldn't get away from you. They felt like you were there everywhere. They felt like you were popping up everywhere, when it was really in their mind. It wasn't the reality. It wasn't what you tried to do with them, but it's in their head. It was like they can't get away from you, and they were angry. So they could have done something that was cruel. Didn't really understand why. So with the Three of Pentacles, this person they could have started a 3-year course, study, learning. They're finding it very hard. They could start this as an older, like adult, right? So it's harder to learn as well. Let's say in your, I think anywhere from your 40s definitely, or you know, something about it's difficult to learn new things. But they are embarking on a career, new career, and they are studying. They could be studying architecture, history. They could be studying psychology, I'm getting. They could be studying, or they could be into something like martial arts or yoga. They could be planning to open a retreat somewhere. And this person, they know that love is not, they don't want to rush love. They, you know, you are always around them. They know you are fair. They know that you are the person they wanted to have children with. If it hasn't happened, they regret that it hasn't happened. So this person, what I see here is that they have a talent, but they did not go about it the right way. I don't know why. I don't know why here. There's definitely something about anger, rage, like they could drink when they, and just to drown something about their sorrows, or they could try to seek any sort of, I don't know, gambling, or maybe there's a sex addiction. I get more, it has to do with trying to fraud their talents in a way, or trying to push their way forward here. Yeah, someone is, they could have Aries in their chart or Capricorn in their chart. I feel like, yeah, this person is definitely going through it. Definitely going through it. There is, the devil is usually triggered anger, rage, but it can be projected by other people as well. It can be something that has flagged up in their life to do with a court case. Boss, a father figure. There is just something that is quite harsh that is happening to this person, and they are not equipped to deal with it. So this person, I feel that they didn't get that explanation, I could say training. They were not raised to deal with. They were not raised to deal with certain situations in life. So they've stayed maybe amongst people that they were the leader in this group, but actually it wasn't where they were meant to be. So it's a bit like someone went to university and they just left university and said, nah, I want to be a ringleader somewhere. I want to be a gang member or something. Like, it's completely, why would they do that? Kind of what triggers this person to do that? It doesn't make any sense. There is addictions here. So Libra, you're underneath the deck. You could have discussed commitment. Like it felt here, Libra, like the two of you was meant to be. It was like set in stone. Now, this person here, they've embarked on a really painful journey. Someone is triggering them, and it's like they don't have the tools how to deal with it. So it's like if someone is already angry and they don't understand that there is another way to deal with it and snap out of it, and it's like that for them the only way is revenge, the only way is even violence or like drinking or just projecting something, like their only way is to kind of show their power somehow. I see that there could be someone around them that is really, really making this person angry. This person that is around them could have Scorpio, maybe Aries in their chart. This person is someone that I have a cusp, maybe as well, Sagittarius, Scorpio, or Scorpio, cusp Libra. Or maybe that's you. But anyhow, someone around them, Libra, is making them into a monster. I don't think they were a monster to begin with at all. I think what happened here is that this person, there was pain, some pain they didn't deal with. Maybe if it was to do with the two of you, maybe there was arguments, there was obstacles, whatnot. But instead of dealing with it, they could have tried to replace that with a new relationship. The new relationship gave them a pillar of support, let's say. But actually within this dynamic, they met another monster in a way. It's like they are both bringing the worst out of each other. Arguments, like being sneaky behind each other's back, snarky comments. It's kind of like, it's really, it's like they know they don't want to be there, but they are there, and there could be like this huge fight breaking out, like that could end in someone being sent to jail here, because they are dealing with someone that is aggravating them to do stuff they never planned to do here. It's like someone is this kind of very, very calm and smiling while knowing they do and say stuff that is triggering them. Yeah. Wow, quite intense reading. This person could be born on the cusp of Pisces and Aries. They never meant for this to happen, but there is, so they could be a twin flame here, of course, with the Emperor Libra, but they have to go something really, really harsh at the moment. Getting to know as you reveal your innermost self to each other. This person, I feel here that, see, someone wants to give this, they give the relationship a chance. They are neglecting speaking to their friends, perhaps, as well. A false person, yeah. So this person is separated from you, Libra. You are their soulmate. So they have got in with an unrequited love. This could be religious factors here as well. Look, what I'm seeing here is someone that they could have got together with someone that initially it was sexual. Initially, it was like a satisfaction they got from that. But then it converted into a nightmare, meaning that it was based on sex. It was based on control. They could control their feelings. They could control the way they felt in terms of their actual feelings of love. And they felt powerful when they did not feel love. They just moved forward. So anyway, that is bringing this person to this change in their life where they are forced to, well, go through a very, very painful experience and shed the energies and make the changes. There is an addiction here that must go. The Seven of Cups and the Devil together as well with this Fool, something really foolish have happened. They have done something extremely, extremely foolish. I see that it's like they have to clear their emotional clutter. They have really bad relationships in their life. It's kind of a mess. There's a mixture of them diving deep down into an addiction or just not getting out of it. Their mind is cluttered because they are around false people that is unrequited, that aren't helping them. So it's like they are sort of going in and out of an illusion where it's like, no, I have control over this. Look, I have my routine, I do this, but actually they're starting to see different faces on the people that is around them that is scaring them. There could be someone with red hair color in the mix. So they are starting to look around them. It's almost like they are on a, it's like they're tripping. It's like people's faces are changing and they are losing it. They're losing it because they see something that perhaps you have told them. Perhaps you have said, look, this is what you should look out for in a good person. This is what you should look out for in a bad person. So they have met you, Libra, in order to tell you common sense to give them the common sense of this kind of who are good and who are bad. And, Libra is very good at that. Whereas this person is like, they have always been love bombed, and so therefore they have always thought that perception of love bomb, that's real love. They haven't been able to see the difference. Wow. So we have Libra, the 5 of Wands, and the 7 of Pentacles, the World, the Ace of Swords and the 9 of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords in reverse, and the 5 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the 8 of Cups, and the 3 of Cups. My goodness. So for some of you here, Libra, they could also be, you are in the middle of you have moved into a relationship happened here and you don't want to be in the relationship. It's karmic. That's for some of you. So you are deciding, boom, I'm out. So for some of you, this is like, could be as well. It's possible that this person here is like, well, regardless what their label is, and if you once upon a time loved them, I don't think you want to be with them in this state, regardless. I hope not, right? It's a bit like, you know that it's not going to work. So if this person is someone that you, God, I'm getting so many messages. It's like you're in bed with the enemy. You felt like you're in bed with the enemy, energetically, real life, and you were like, gotta get the hell out of Dodge here as ASAP. Gotta get the hell out of Dodge. Get this energy out of my sight. So for some of you, especially for those of you maybe if you're in your 20s, 30s, you could be in a relationship situation where you're dealing with someone with this projection, or you're in this relationship and you know that this person has to leave your life. They cannot come back. Yes, you have some kind of love for them, but the state of them, that's something you cannot accept or deal with because it's for them to deal with, right? So you could say here, and you close the cycle. You are not giving into the noise that, they could try to pull you back. I feel here that you are rejecting this karmic connection for the moment. You are saying, no, this is where I jump off and this is where I go forward. So you're making a head over heart decision. The head over heart decision can be quite a tough one to encounter during Mercury retrograde, because so many different messages is coming in. But I see here, you have deep love for yourself. You have a lot of self-love. You are now seeing the future ahead of you, and you understand that the pain that you could feel, it's only temporary, that it's not a real pain in a way. Whereas this person, they are so codependent. They just think of there and then. They think of like, okay, today I must win. I must settle this thing. I must be the one that's on top of things. And if I don't get the yes for what that thing is, then, all hell breaks loose. This is where this person's brain is at. And then they will just go on some kind of rampage until they get it. But they are driven by ego, addiction, or something here that is kind of running with them, the codependency. Now you are not like that. You are saying, no, I go away here in peace. I know that to let something go, in a way, it's like you're saying no to this karmic wheel that keeps repeating. You are just also saying no. It's like you are, like you've gone through nightmares and stress because of this situation. You know that there's a person who doesn't, like, their friends is not going to make sense. It's like if you have common friends or anything like that, it's like if you're dealing with someone that is very in not themselves and being manipulative, narcissistic or whatnot, even if there is just like they're self-absorbed because some kind of, you know, ego, whatever it is that is kind of toxic there. And then even if they're angry, right, when we're angry, we can also be toxic. I know I can, I think that when I'm angry, my my actually best friend, Libra, I can rant for England, right? That stays with her. But usually when afterwards you're like, okay, right. That I'm not in a good energy when you rant, even when you're venting, right? I think that any of that, like, you don't want to do it. It's not like it's helping, but sometimes it just happens, right? It just happens, and you don't want to be in that state. But usually, most people would just snap out of it. You're like, oh God, I got carried away, or you had a glass of wine with a friend and you got venting, and you're like, it stays between the two of you, and you can have a laugh about it, right? That's normal. But this person is, they are carrying this vent and anger inside of them. And even though, you know, that this person is like so tired, and like there is someone that is poking them, and the whole thing could even be super like unfair, and you could say they have the reason to like lose it in some way and then go down, whether that is again like they're trying to gain control by just sort of showing their power in other areas of life. They don't have to be violent or anything like that, but it's just like that they're constantly carrying this anger. They have to fight with people, like they're constantly feeling like excluded or bombarded. Like they don't know and understand that there is another way, that they don't have to, like, it's not facts, that it's like, you know, of course, if you sense that someone is, you know, doing something to you, you want to understand it. You can get in to a story and read up about it, and then if you speak to someone where you get support, like you can get like a whole crazy case going on, right? You can be like, oh my God, like, do you know this person did that and that and that is this person is probably a narcissist and this, that, and do you know that they did that, this, that, you know, it can go on and on and on and on. And there is a lot of fuel and passion, you know, that's why people love gossip. It's like, oh my God, what happened now? What's now, right? You know, it is an addictive phase, but then to snap out of it, if you are spiritual, you do know that it comes a time you have to snap out of it, because you will attract more of it. That's the universal law. If you're not in tune with the universal law, like this person seems to be neglecting, obviously karma will come and bite them in the ass. So yeah, no wonder I had such intense messages. So something's going on with them. If this is not between the two of you, Libra, this is someone that things have got a lot worse as they ran away from you to embark on another relationship. And you will hear from this person regardless. So you are deciding, no, I am not returning to my past. I am not returning to someone that have not leveled up, someone that is bringing more of the same, because I'm not their therapist and I'm not looking to heal this person. I am here to heal myself. So that is going to be your decision. So there's a breakthrough by you being firm, strong, and you moving away from. See here, Libra, yeah, with the Ace of Swords, you are prepared for conflict, basically speaking the truth. You are not holding back. You are not, like you are going full steam ahead. You are saying, no, this situation, if this situation isn't emotionally fulfilling, then I'm out of here. But with them, they go away to think of something to revenge here, and they get stuck in that cycle because they don't know better here. So wow, yeah. So definitely I've seen 1010, which is the card of the Magician. Just add a few more cards here. So I think. Oh no. So you have a union, Libra, that is it's meant to be. And I feel like you and this person, like there is a person out there right now that you're being pulled towards. Oh gosh, I haven't cleared my card, sorry. I see that you are saying no, Libra. I see that you're saying no. Someone here will go through some kind of madness. It is, but it's for them to deal with. I'm seeing. Let them deal with it. It's not for you to deal with. Okay, another card here of the High Priestess. So you could really connect with this person in ways like you feel them in your dreams. You see almost what's going on with them. At times you get a calling to come and help them. With the Magician in reverse, I believe this person is certainly projecting on you. They're trying to pull you in. If you are, again, if you've been in a relationship, if you have children, if there is whatever bond is here, this person is trying to pull you in with a psychic bridge. But I feel here that it's important to reject this burden. You don't need this blockage here. Someone here is either based on addictions or something that is unhealed. They could show off narcissistic traits. Now, I don't always think that you know, the word narcissist, I think it comes down to someone that is constantly looking for supply in a way that isn't fair. If you look at it more of a balanced way, right? And then people that are violent, because that's anger, that's not always to do with narcissism. You know, you can be a bad person, you can be selfish and all this kind of stuff without being a narcissist. An anger outburst. I've met a lot of people in my life that have an anger outburst. They can't control their anger. That could be, you know, to do with many different things, right? But normally they don't wake up and think of a plot to get supplies now because they need that, and they're trying to be super nice and love bomb, but sometimes people are just losing it. So I see this person isn't really a narcissist. I feel that they have something within themselves that they have not been able to regulate as a child, something that they are trying to it's like they're trying to find a way to control it rather than going into depth and understanding why this is happening, and knowing that they don't lose control if they decide to look at things in a different way. But that's their learning experience. So yeah, wow, a lot of messages. Let me add these cards here. So I feel there's someone here, and like I definitely need a salt bath after this reading. It's just this person's energy is very angry, very full on, and it's like Libra is known to balance people out, right? You are the voice of reason. You are very calm. You are your energy over here is very light. It's very airy. It's like, okay, mind over matter. But this person here is really heavy, like they're trying to pull you down energetically. So I feel here that you're saying, no, this is where I detach from this person because they're wasting my time. You could be traveling, Libra. You could connect with someone that have Pisces in their chart. This person you could meet overseas. I feel here, Libra, it is important to kind of, it is important actually to stay detached from this person, as you cannot really help them either way. Because if one person is on this journey of being hell-bent to do something in that way that's never going to actually resolve the problem, you know, you are only going to experience their bad luck. You can't rescue this person. It's impossible if someone doesn't want to change anything. If someone is like, has an addiction, let's say, and they continue with the same addiction without wanting to do anything about it, it doesn't matter how long you preached, you're just going to exhaust yourself. People can only fix themselves. And when it comes to certain things, right, like that, like if it's an addiction or if it is like a karmic connection, like if maybe it's a family issue, you know, whatever it is that's going around this person, it's like they have to knock themselves out. That you cannot really help them as well. And I see that's what you are deciding here, Libra. But because of your intense connection, it's hard. Like if you see here, this person is turning away here. So it's like one of you could be just turning away. One person just wants to say something, like they think that, or here with the playfulness, it's like two people are kind of what they're the girl is looking away, so you could be looking away. Maybe they know, and you are sort of, you are being playful, but you can be playful on your own. So I see this is what happens. All right, yeah, okay. I see now here, Libra, you have decided that being lighthearted, be accepting a situation for what it is, but making sure that you don't stop enjoying the journey of life and how it is, and kind of go into a very serious way of looking at things. Because again, it seems like you have a great balance, Libra, between, okay, when does an argument escalate? When do we project too many intense emotions? So you are regulating this person's emotions, and maybe that this person also got addicted to you regulating their emotions. Maybe this person have any kind of sort of health issue as well. They need to deal with it, trying to regulate it with alcohol, self-medicate, for instance. If they're narcissistic, obviously they need you to regulate their emotions. If they have an anger issue as well, they're using situation to regulate their emotions. So it's like they are waiting for this kind of, like, it's almost like this person, they're waiting for this adrenaline rush, and when it hits them, kind of that's their way of regulating their emotions, and then kind of they are calm for a little while, but they never really address the real cause of the problem. They just continue. Here we have releasing your ex, yeah, main male. Maybe this person was number one in your life. It was like this person was the one and only, but you are saying, no, I have other soulmates out there. So I see here that you are taking back this power of just saying, I must at least like be a good example to how I should live my life, and whoever they rubs off on, that's, my purpose. Some of you could have Earth or Virgo in your chart, I'm getting. I think I'm nearly done here. Wow, it's a lot of crazy messages actually. Very scattered. So Libra, you could have Pisces, Virgo in your chart. You could go towards a Gemini, or Gemini is coming towards you here. I definitely feel here there is a person that had been a major lesson for you. This could be a twin flame, so it could be really hard to separate from them, because the imprint you have on each other is other half of you. So it could, like, as far as they're concerned, it's like you are tied for life, but you could be making this decision that, yeah, there is a strong connection, but regardless what it is here, I cannot be in a playful, optimistic vibe if I'm going to be around this person. So you are making, again, this decision that you're going to move forward. You could travel and get far away from the situation here. And that is how you travel to calmer shores. You feel happy. You feel things are moving in your favor. Yeah, so someone here could have Leo, Sagittarius in their chart, maybe Aries as well. Yeah, so you are Libra, Ace of Swords. See, this person could actually, like, this person could, like, they're very good at doing something, but they are, because they spend so much time on their anger, they don't regulate enough to stay focused. So I see here, unfortunately, this person is wasting their talents. I see that this person is unfortunately wasting their talents. Now, you are making a difficult decision, it seems, Libra. It is that you are deciding to keep a cycle closed. You are probably letting them know as well. And as you let them know, this person is going on some type of rage and rampage here. I see this person could also be their way of dealing with the rejection of, like, you are rejecting them. They don't see it as, like, this person is so selfish that they don't see that it's hard for you. This is not what you want, but you don't have a choice. You are the one that have to make a sensible decision and make a sensible choice there. If this person, Libra, is someone that you know that, okay, a third person, surroundings are making them crazy, you might give them the benefit of the doubt and say, well, still, when you decide to leave the crowd that's making you feel this way, come back to me. But you are still leaving it in as in, like, okay, for now, me and you are separating, bye-bye, and that's it. And as you do that, Libra, you will see that your abundance, your fortune will, it's like increase almost immediately. It's because this energy that they're in is extremely heavy duty, and it's just something that you cannot fix it for them. They have to fix it themselves. That's the only thing here. So yeah, as you make this decision, beautiful things happens to you, Libra. I feel here, again, Pisces, Cancer, Aquarius. Someone is going to give you very nice attention. It's a beautiful meeting. Like, I see that it will take you some time to also kind of feel ready for this new person or a person here that you're connecting with. Is because actually what's happened with this person that you've dealt with, Libra, they have made you also in this kind of high and low adrenaline, so that you're like, you could sort of also feel like when there's an intense feeling, almost like this adrenaline, you feel that, oh wow, this is exciting, you know, I feel passionate. But that's just something that they project to you, as you almost, it's almost like being detoxing from anything. Sugar, saying that sugar or coffee makes you awake. Like, I know exactly what that is. I didn't drink coffee for years, and I felt so much more energetic. I slept better, and now I still drink coffee for years and I don't stop. So I have an excuse for it, but you don't get more energy. It is, well, it's the truth, but it's that any addiction, of course, it's very, very difficult. But it's when it comes to this emotional addiction, which is more what I'm getting to, it have taken you some time, and it's like you're coming out of the other end and you're starting to enjoy what's very normal. Like, you are excited about what's normal. Whereas this person, they made you feel that the excitement is drama. Like, excitement and adrenaline is based on drama. And you are like, it was only exhausting your nervous system. So you now, I see, Libra, you are sort of flowing better. You're listening to your inner self, and you're really truly experiencing what it means to be excited. You know, you are truly excited here with the star. You are being rewarded for your talents. There is a spiritual awakening. There is here, it's like breakthrough. I feel like there are so many good things coming for you, Libra, that if you didn't go through this experience with this person and detach from them and see, like, it's like it has been worth it. And you are also doing this person a major favor, I'm seeing here, Libra, by detaching from them. Only a twin flame can only learn from the other, and they will eventually learn from them. So being together and saying, clapping your hands and cheering for them to change, it doesn't usually work. Separation is what works here. Someone is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. So yeah, that could have been here as well. Again, a third party as well. Someone. A lost loved one watches over you. Problems with addiction, gambling, and bad finances. Be careful of someone sneaky. Yeah. And someone is unavailable. A waste of time. It's over. So definitely here, yeah. Someone that is, this person. You all probably know who it is. And they want you to believe, Libra, that they are so happy. And also, it's like when you see this person or hear of them, like even part of you could feel, oh gosh, they're so happy, aren't they? Like when you see a picture or something, but trust me, they are not. Not that you should be happier because they are not happy, but you don't. It's like the spirits here want to tell you, like, trust me, when spirits is revealing this, you do not want to be within 4 walls of this person, regardless what this connection is. You will not. Yeah, it's an illusion of happiness of someone that wants to live in your pocket. They trained you to live in your pocket, but you did not adapt to that style of relationship style. I wonder if you're happy without me, right? I just said it, didn't I? I feel you leaving me behind. So I see as well here, the timing wasn't right for us. I replay conversations over and over. A person that is a long lost love, Libra, that you were not ready to be with, now it's a time for a new meeting with this person. So I see here that a significant meeting. Let's find out a little bit more about who this person is for you, who your future love is, Libra. So again, I'm seeing they could have Aquarius, Pisces in their chart. You could have Aquarius, Pisces. This person could have Cancer in their chart. Magician in their chart. That's a nice star sign. Okay. Gosh, I became really exhausted. Usually energies are very strong. Not your fault. This is why I'm here. I'm gonna have to have another coffee, I think. You know, it's my fault. I went to bed at like 3 o'clock. Like I get so much, I stay stuck on my phone sometimes. It's like terrible. Who is this person that is Libra's future love? Who is the person who is Libra's future love? Gemini. Someone you manifested. They manifested you. The two of you here, Gemini and fire elements. Wow, Ace of Swords. I feel here that this person is something didn't get off the ground with them. Communication is clear, passion is strong from the get-go. Now I see that both of you have talents that you actually, when you come together, you will create magic. And the two of you, so 2 children is here. So either you want 2 children or someone have 2 children from the past. I feel this person here have also been unhappy in a situation and they have spent a lot of time on their own. Double confirmation that this person is waiting for the one is you. This person, you could be surprised like how long this person have been single for. This person is very good looking, very beautiful, strong water element in this person's chart. The two of you was not ready to meet, even though this person could have, you could have met them in the past, Libra. I definitely feel you could have met this person in the past. I feel that you were meant to meet this person. There's something about the intense passion. Maybe you thought that you want something that is very sort of wild and reckless and dramatic. Part of your soul wanted it. You didn't think with your mind. It's something you're walking away from. You don't need that kind of supply and adrenaline anymore. Maybe you met this person when you were unhealed. Maybe you were in a healing or there was a transformation happening in your life at the time. But this person blocked the transformation when you met them. The two of you only made it worse. You could have seemed like you were a healthy couple, but then when you look back, you're seeing that you were not a good influence. So yeah, this you could have met in the month of Libra or the month of Gemini. Something could happen as well in these months here. I feel this person is someone that is like they could work in law, or there is like something to do. They're very intellectual. They could work as like just a corporate person as well. I feel here that one of you is more into like creating art, the other one is creating like with something with words. So your different creativity, you could again apply all this to computers. I feel that again something about the month of Gemini. I feel that one of you could have this could also be a gay couple here as well. I have the 10 of crystals is that the two of you always wanted this together, but maybe it's something about someone could have told this person when you met them in the past that, you know, you're not a good match, or maybe they said something about you, or they said something of you. Someone said something about them, and you were like, oh, we are definitely not going to be a good match. And then you didn't get to know them. You and this person have gone through addictions, probably both of you, or there's something that you are healing about yourself, that when you come together, you've had certain experiences. I feel that one of you will say, oh, I remember that time we spoke about crazy people. I went back to my ex, and that, you know, I think you advised me against it. So that could be something, and you're like, really? And you could say like, oh, wow, you were hiding that really well. You know, what happened? So it's like this person will tell you, yeah, I guess what happened. So I feel here that you and them have some kind of friendship in place already, or you definitely like each other as people, but you never really seen this as, okay, we're going to get together and it's romantic, but it wasn't the right time. For some of you, it is a brand new person, Libra. This is someone, again, that you meet because you have removed yourself from this person of the past, and they no longer have this kind of hold over your emotions and feelings and thoughts, and also the type of person they're attracted to, you're attracted to. I feel, Libra, that as a last point here, I feel that so this person, there's such a strong attraction between the two of you physically that they know this, and they've been playing on this, maybe sending you some spells, binding spells, so that you don't find anybody else attractive. So it's like, even though you know head over heart that I don't want to be with this person, is something about your physical interaction, and they are putting almost like their face on everyone, that you will only be attracted to them, that you're going to resent anyone else. It's like, yeah, you might find people you get along with, but you're not going to want to touch them the same way. So that could have been, even for you, you felt like, oh my God, I'm never going to be have as great sex as with them. I never will feel as attracted to anyone else than them. I'll never be able to replace it. And maybe they made you feel crazy, and you feel like, oh my God, like it's like you feel like, oh, I'm going to move forward, but I know I will never be happy again because this person is the only one I want to touch. I'm getting this song, it's like Love Me Like You Do, but it's something about like, it's not really about that anymore. It's even about like, you have now realized that it's like everything is fluid when it comes to time. It's not really about saying, oh, this person has to be dead to me now, and I have to grieve them. You are more saying, look, I have loved this person once, and I have treasured, and I been this, whatever positive you had with them, yeah, maybe that can happen again, but this person isn't the version that I thought they were. So because they are not what I was buying, basically, they don't have the features that I was buying, I'm not going to keep them just because it looks like a laptop when I wanted a laptop, but inside is all fucking corrupt, right? And what am I going to use it for? I can't use it. I can't use the device. If you compare it to that, almost, it makes it more logical. Libra, I'm going to leave it at that. Incredible reading, actually. A lot of messages, a lot of downloads. So I hope you got something out of it. And please like, subscribe if you did.